Today I'm going to show you how I field strip a Russian SKS. First thing I'm going to do is remove the sling so it's not in the way. Now you'll see on the side there's a lever here. You want to pull that up. Take it straight up. Other side is the pin to it. You want to push that in all the way out. That'll slide all the way out like that. Now you want to pull back a little bit, and the top part of the receiver will come off. Lay that aside. Then you can pull the spring off of the bolt carrier group. I'm going to push that back together. Then you can push back on your bolt carrier group. It'll come out. Then you can remove your bolt from your carrier. Lay that to the side. Now I'm going to turn the rifle around, and you can see on your sight right below it there's a little lever. You want to tap this up. This one's pretty tight. Tap it up to right there to your second little hole. Then you can remove your front forearm, and you've got a gas piston inside. You can look on your back of your trigger guard. There's a little button. You want to push that little button in. Take a punch. First, you want to make sure your gun's on safety. This one's still pretty tight. I'll take a punch with a rubber mallet and tap it. Should pop right open. Now you can lift your trigger group right out. Lay it to the side. Now you can raise up your magazine. It should lift right out. Now you can take your stock, tap your barrel on the table. Should come right off. Now you got your rifle fully field stripped. You can break your bolt down. I've done it before. Usually I don't do it every time I clean. But you want to make sure that your firing pin is free. You can see it's free when I push on it. If that's stuck, when you go to shoot your gun, a lot of times it'll shoot more than once. It'll almost be like a fully auto because the pin will keep cycling. At this point, you want to clean your gun, and then we're going to start reassembly. You got a little groove here in your stock. Slide that over your bayonet. It'll slide up into the front part of your gun right there. Push down on your receiver. It should sit right in there just like that. You can see in your rifle you've got a groove on both sides. That's what your trigger group will set into. You've got these two pins that stick out. That way it will slide up in there. When you go to put your trigger group in, this angle part That will hold in your magazine just like that. That will keep your magazine down. You can see on your magazine you've got a little notch in the front of it right here. Look inside your gun, you've got a little lip right here. That goes under that lip. You want to slide your magazine in. Set it right there, leave it open. Slide your little notches in, make sure that sits on top of your magazine. Then you can hit it with your hand. That sets your trigger group in. Here's your mag release. Opens up your mag, pull it back. That'll lock your magazine in. Now you want to come back to the front of the gun, lift up on your little hold down for your front gas tube. You got your front gas tube. That'll slide right in. And that should slide right down. And you can tap that down till it latches. Now your front gas tube is reinstalled. When you go to put your bolt and your carrier back together, you can see on your bolt you've got a notch right here. You can see on your carrier you've got a notch right there. They will slide together like that. I'll usually hold it. Set it in place. You can push down till it clicks. Then you got to push down on your magazine follower. And your bolt's reinstalled. Then you want to take your spring. Make sure you put the right end in the front of it. It'll have a little notch in it. Slide it in your bolt carrier group. Should slide right in and sit there. Then you take your receiver cover. It's got two little notches in the front. It'll slide down under your bolt carrier group. Slide it forward. And take your thumb, push it forward just a little bit. And that should go lock it in place. Just tap that back down. I use a rubber mallet so we don't hurt anything. We're still on safety. And you want to cycle your gun. I'll drop my mag so my bolt carrier group won't stay open. Works good. Now I'm going to close my mag. The bolt should stay back. You're good to go.